Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. The Chase fans demand rule change after solo player's heartbreaking loss. ITV's The Chase is no stranger to drama, but the latest episode left fans in an uproar after one brave contestant came agonizingly close to securing a life-changing £80,000, only to walk away with nothing. Viewers flooded social media with calls for a major rule break, arguing that the player deserved the winnings after an incredible solo performance. A solo battle for £80,000. The Tuesday, April 1 episode started like any other, with host Bradley Walsh welcoming four contestants, Binish, Tash, Omar, and Annabelle, into the ITV studios. They were up against formidable chaser and the governess Hegarty, who wasted no time proving why she's one of the best in the game. Binish was the first to go, but his journey was short-lived as Anne swiftly caught him. Next up, Tash and Omar also fell victim to the governess, leaving just Annabelle as the last contestant standing. With nothing left to lose, Annabelle made a bold decision. After an impressive performance in her catch builder round, she shocked both the audience and Bradley by going for the highest offer, £80,000. And against all odds, she won, securing the massive jackpot for the final chase. A heartbreaking finale. Alone in the final chase, Annabelle put on an extraordinary display of general knowledge, answering an incredible 20 questions under intense pressure. It was the kind of performance that had fans rooting for her all the way. But despite her best efforts, Anne Hegarty remained relentless. In the final moments, the governess managed to catch Annabelle with just seconds to spare, dashing her hopes of taking home the £80,000. As soon as the final buzzer sounded, the studio fell silent. Annabelle had done everything she could, and yet she walked away with nothing. Fans demand a rule break. Viewers immediately took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to express their frustration. Many called for a change in the rules, arguing that Annabelle's exceptional performance warranted some form of reward. One user wrote, "Anne, you're mean. Why couldn't you let her win like you do with the celebrities? The Chase." Another agreed, saying, "Boo Anne, you could have thrown that. The Chase." A third added, "Annabelle has been robbed. Some of the questions for Anne were way too easy. The Chase." The idea that chasers sometimes go easier on celebrity contestants fueled the outrage. Many fans argued that Annabelle, who had fought her way to the final alone and performed spectacularly, should have been rewarded, whether by bending the rules or by ITV introducing a new system where solo players can win a portion of their earnings if they'd put up an outstanding fight. Tash's confusing strategy. Earlier in the episode, another contestant also raised eyebrows, though for a very different reason. Tash stepped up for her head-to-head round and declared that she was saving up for a house deposit, but instead of going for a high offer, she opted for the lowest, just £300. Fans were baffled by her decision and wasted no time pointing it out online. One user joked, £300 won't get you a weekend at Center Parks, not during half-term, let alone a house deposit. The Chase. Another added, saving for a deposit for a house. I'll take £300, please. The Chase. A third chimed in, wants a house deposit, so takes the £300 offer. Won't even come close to covering the solicitor's fees. The Chase. Her decision left many questioning her tactics, especially when other contestants often take risks for bigger payouts. Should the Chase change its rules? Annabelle's incredible performance reignited debates about whether the Chase should introduce a rule that allows solo players to walk away with something, especially when they put up a fight as impressive as hers. While the show is known for its strict rules, it's not uncommon for game shows to evolve based on public feedback. Whether ITV will consider a rule change remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: Fans were deeply invested in Annabelle's journey, and they won't forget this episode anytime soon. For now, contestants will have to continue playing under the same high-stakes rules. But after this unforgettable showdown, many fans will be watching closely to see if The Chase finally decides to introduce a safety net for solo players who defy the odds.